What is up, boys? We're going to be comparing two league signing bots, Hybrid, and we got Peerless right here. All right, so the first thing I want to start off by doing is doing a basic ping test. Now, obviously, a ping test does not really matter. It's not really going to do much of it because ping is obviously, it fluctuates based off of CPU and bot usage. So this one starts off with a pretty decent ping, 34 ms. And let's see, Peerless, 38 ms. Now, like I said, obviously, ping doesn't matter that much, so take this with like a grain of salt. The main issue with this comparison, though, is that if you look over here, right, the reason why I would say this is a little bit of a bigger issue than it looks like is if you look in the servers, how many servers Peerless is in, it's only in 9,000, which is pretty big actually. But if you compare it to Hybrid, it's in about 16,000, 15,600 servers. Now, Hybrid is in a lot more servers and it has lower ping, which should definitely not be the case, assuming that they have close or equal to the amount of power, the same amount of power as each other. So obviously, this just goes to show that Hybrid is a lot more powerful in terms of CPU. And also, you got to consider that Hybrid does have multiple premium bots that it's also running. So it's not even just Hybrid that's running on the CPU of Hybrid, but it's also a bunch of other bots, over 100 bots. So yeah, that's a significant change in like power. So yeah, Hybrid definitely wins in the power aspect. The amount of power that he self-reported, and just as a reminder that 2 GB is terrible for a league bot. And this is how much power that we have from my provider. And as you can see, we aren't even close to our limit. And we could always upgrade it anytime we want to. So Hybrid will come out on top in the power aspect. Let's go to the next one. I will look at customizability. Now, if you do setup manual, you'll notice that it has 13 pages with 4 things to set on each, which would be about 54. Now, I'm not exactly sure, so let me just check. What is 13 times 4? And it's 52. I was close enough. So yeah, Hybrid has 52 features. And if you look at Peerless, it has 10 pages with 1 on each. 1 on each. With some of these do have 2. So now you also got to look at stuff like logos and banners. With Hybrid and Peerless, both bots, you can't customize that, obviously. But Hybrid does have a premium subscription, which you can customize everything from banner to, let's look at what you can actually customize. You can customize the bot name, you can customize the avatar, you can customize the banner, you can customize the description, the activity type, the name, the status, and the URL. So you can change pretty much everything on here and make your bot look very, very custom. So yeah, that's gonna have to be a win for Hybrid right there. Now for this one, it's a little harder to say who would win, as both of them do have a lot of features, and most of the features on each setup page are just to complement other features. So that one would be a little biased to say either one would win. But let's talk about what's easier to set up. Now Hybrid has 2 types of setup: setup manual, which you can automatically do. Which you can do manually, and you can set up whatever you want manually, and setup auto. So you can automatically set up what you want to set up, whereas it already did it for me, huh? Whereas Peerless only has a setup command, so you can't really choose which type of setup you want to do. I'm only going to give half a point since both of them are relatively good at customizability. Next, we're going to be looking at reliability. As you can see, people are constantly complaining about the bot being down. 2 kilobytes of RAM. FO steals from beats from 2021. BandLab bot. Free host bot. Let's just do these 2 people. Let me keep looking. Minecraft bot. Peerless is back. No. Minecraft bot. As you can see, it's kind of the same 2 people complaining about. I'm trying to get to the. As you can see, he's having trouble. Yeah, the bot is so finished. So is the staff. Peerless is down. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty fucking ass in terms of reliability. And let's look at Hybrid. People aren't really complaining. Let's look at this. I do soccer crew. It's kind of just regular combo in here. Let's keep looking. How do you enable? So yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Not really much of an issue, just regular combos and stuff. Yeah. So for this one, yeah, Hybrid definitely takes the cake, obviously. Final one we're going to be looking at is updates. The last update from Peerless is about 4 months ago, and it was a minor update anyways. Yeah, not good. And if you look at Hybrid, updates literally every day the past few weeks. Like, it's insane. So yeah, Hybrid is definitely going to win in terms of how updated it is. So unfortunately, Peerless just gets soloed in base form.